Hello friends, this is Carmen. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome. I am going to be sharing with you today some cuttings that I received in the mail a couple of days ago. And I apologize that I'm not doing an actual unboxing, but when I got them, I was so excited to get the box, and I just went ahead and opened it. But I do have some pictures here of how they looked when I took them out of the box and how they were packaged. But first of all, let me tell you how I got these. I won these in a giveaway on YouTube from my good plant friend in Florida, Ruthie, from Ruthie's Succulent Obsession. But you'll notice there's no succulents here. She has an amazing collection of tropical plants also. And these are all cuttings from her collection. Many of them I do not have. So I was really, really happy to hear that I was one of the winners and I had won the cuttings. So let me get scissors and we'll start unwrapping these. I did get them a couple of days ago and I had put them in a little baking dish with some water to keep them wet. She's wrapped them up in napkin and they did arrive moist. You saw by the picture how she packaged them. It was really a brilliant idea to put them inside of that container. And it was open, so they still had some air, but it kept the towels, paper towels, moist too. So this is a cutting from her Philodendron Brazil. Now these are all cuttings, so I do not know the state of the roots, if I will need to put them back in water or if they're ready to be potted up. Look at that. Very healthy though. Look at the leaves. I have a Philodendron Brazil, so there is enough room in that particular pot to add these. Looks perhaps like maybe a couple of them are ready to pot, and maybe this one can go in some water. Now this is the one I have something similar. The Scindaptus pictus, but she has it listed here. It kind of fell apart, but that's okay. I can figure it out here. She has it listed as satin pothos, which, you know, I had talked to you a little bit about the confusion of, you know, it's a Scindaptus pictus, but they go by so many different names, and the variegation on the leaves will determine exactly what it is. So this is a satin pothos. And look at the new leaves there. Let's take a look at the roots. That's what we're really interested in. Okay. Okay, yeah. Looks like there's 3 cuttings. And these are ready to be potted up. I think the roots are very good. Very good health. There's no browning. They're firm. So this one will be potted up. And it's growing really well. You can see 2, 3 new leaves already about to open up. The roots look really good. Heartleaf philodendron it looks like. Philodendron scandari. I have to look the rest of the name up. It looks like a heartleaf philodendron. Okay. Also 3 cuttings. Let me just get them separated here. I don't want to tear them. Okay, here's the, see, growing the root from up here from this node. And look, there's a leaf there. These can be potted up. Well, that's good. That's 3 out of 3 that can be potted up. Now, I think I may know what this is. I think this is the Cebu Blue Pothos, which I do not have. Let's see, I want to take this off without tearing it. Yeah, Cebu Blue Pothos. Thought I recognized those leaves. I have not seen one of these in real life, so it's nice to see one. Oop. So there's 5 little cuttings. That's nice. That'll fill in a pot really nice. And they all have, maybe this one, it's probably the smallest root. But I think it may be big enough to pot. Thank you, Ruthie. These are marvelous. And I know what this one is. Look at those velvety, smooth leaves. Apologize for the lighting. I'm right in front of my grow light. Micans, Philodendron micans. These are beautiful. Look at just that velvety leaf, and then underneath, beautiful satiny burgundy. I forgot to mention that her giveaway was for her reaching her 1-year anniversary on YouTube. Okay, now these have very small and delicate roots still, so I may continue to water propagate these. But they look really good condition. Now this one is a Photonia. And I'm not sure what the name of it is, but it's a pink and green Photonia. I do not have any Photonias at all. These are very small, too soon to pot these up, so this will go into water propagation. And a couple of the leaves were a little dry and I took them off, but the other ones, I think once I get it into some water, the stems themselves look really good. So I think it's giving off roots there too. I think okay, so these are the ones that I have in water propagation, the Philodendron micans, because those roots were just a little too small still. And let me turn it around here. The Photonia, those were also a little too small. Now this Philodendron Brazil clipping here is for mine. I did repot the one she sent me. So it's just the micans and the Photonia that I went ahead and have this in this little glass here for water propagation. So let me show you where I potted up the other ones, and I actually added them into some of the pots I already have. So okay, we're going to start up here with the Philodendron Brazil, and these are her cuttings up front here and on the side. I had this one already, so this pot was a little bit thin, so I added those in there, and I think they're going to be real happy together. It'll fill out the pot quite nicely. So I don't plan on taking this pot out of this hanger again. It was a chore to take it out and put it back in, especially when you're short. So here on my patio door in front of the window, here's the Cebu Blue Pothos. I still need to put the tags in, but I have it in this little 4-inch terracotta pot. All of the cuttings are in there. They had really, really nice roots. I'm really anxious to see how this one fills out because I have seen some just gorgeous Cebu Blue Pothos, just really full and lush. So I'm sure that this one will do the same. Now the heartleaf philodendron, I had potted this one up. You probably have seen the video. If you haven't, here's the link of my potting this one up. So this is the heartleaf philodendron that I had in this little pot here, and I added hers on the side here. So it'll fill out nicely, and once it starts getting trails, I'll hang it. I already have a macrame hanger for this, and I'll go ahead and hang that one. Now here is what I was mentioning earlier. Let me put them a little closer so you can see them. The difference, these are both Scindaptus pictus, but you see the variation on hers compared to the one I got from Hirt's. So this is a satin pothos is what she labeled it as. So this Silvery Ann, maybe? What do you guys think? It obviously has more of the silver in it than this one. Or, you know, maybe because they're different because of the leaf, the age of the plant. I don't know, but I do think that they're two different kinds. So that's why I went ahead and put it in its own pot as opposed with that one. Okay, so there you have it. I will keep you up to date on how these are growing and how they're doing. Thank you so much, Ruthie. Again, you're such a generous and kind person. I really appreciate it. If you haven't liked this video already, friends, please do give it a like. Make sure that you give Ruthie's channel a visit. I'll leave the link below so you can visit her channel. She has a wonderful indoor garden and succulents outside. Really, really nice. So make sure that you check her channel out. Thanks again, friends, for visiting with me today. Have a blessed day.